Hey, we're live. Can't see my face though. Might have to move that back a little. Can I? This is going to be tricky. I've got cables everywhere. And I don't know if they go far enough. You know what? What you do is you just tilt the whole thing up. That's a better idea. We'll go like that. Here we go. Sweet. Back to work. Yeah, last time I gave up. Sort of. And then I was adjusting the gears and then I gave up. Now I'm going to clean the chain because I found a way to take the chain off, cleaned it in an ultrasonic cleaner, and now it needs a good clean. Ultrasonic got a lot of the stuff, but I want to give it a scrub as well. Because why not? Also, I didn't scrub all the stuff off before I put it in the cleaner. So it was kind of a mistake. I probably should have done that. So we'll just do this link by link. And this shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I'll just do all sides and then move on to the next one. Shouldn't take too long, I say. An hour later, I'll still be here. Yeah, I shouldn't have left this thing in the water. It's already like corroding some parts. But that's alright, it's just surface rust. You can just sort of wipe that off. Honestly, just doing this will probably like scrub most of it off. And then I can put this back on. It'll be all nice and clean. Like a brand new chain. This is relatively new actually. I had it replaced not that long ago. I should have, like a clean rag to put all this shit onto. Would be a good idea. Just like make this flat. Clean-ish. This is cleaner than most of the other ones that I got. I hope the audio's alright. I hope I can be heard clearly enough over the freezer. Oh yeah, that looks good. Should move some of this shit out of the way so you guys can see a bit better. Get rid of these. Yeah, that's a bit better. Just let's over there. Alright, let's get back to doing this properly. Oh, there's so much crap that comes off with this. This is crazy. Like, it's dirty, man. You can actually just see on the links themselves, it's just really filthy. I don't know if I should clean it on here or do it in the bucket thing first. I think I'll just do it in here. Or I'll just clean it in here, pull it out, put it on here. That seems to be a better idea. Yeah, I mean, just takes a lot of scrub and you can see all the crap coming off it. What I should do is actually make this like an assembly line. Pull the whole thing out. Oh man, it's all like tangled up. There we go. Yeah, sort of like this. So we'll have most of it over there. We'll put it in a bucket, scrub it, clean it, and then just move it on. There we go, that's a better idea. Next. Oh, this won't take long at all, to be honest. Yeah, I had fun. I made a BRB screen and a startup screen, but What the fuck is that? Yes, it does. Because I've got Discord on both my phones. They both did it. That one did it. I don't know if you can see it in the stream. Oh, actually, you know what? I should probably put this back onto the chat app so I can read chat. That's a good idea. Yeah, sorry man, I didn't have you on the chat app. I had it on the OBS app. Alright, here we go. Red shop towels. Yeah, we get like bags of rags, and then you just get like a whole bunch of like, old clothes that are just torn up. There we go. Amateur mistake there by me. Yeah, I just had the OBS one up. I forgot to basically like swap into the one that matters. Yeah, but today is just me cleaning the chain, and then we'll be putting it back on the bike, then adjusting the gears, and I think I'm done. I think we're good. I could have gone for a ride today, but my bike was not back together, so I missed out. Hang on a sec, what the fuck? We've gotta give you a voice.
Text to speech enabled.
Yeah, the music will probably be a bit loud. I could adjust it. I don't want to. I'm lazy. Like, can you hear me over it, or is it overpowering me? Yeah, hang on. I can just do it in here. Give me a second. This thing sucks for adjusting music. The slider doesn't move across, and you don't know how loud it is. And there's no way for me to monitor it. So it should be this one. So we're on 0.05 at the moment. Put it down to like... Yeah, fuck, see, it doesn't tell me. If I go like that, it's too...
Play said, it depends.
Yes.
It's right at that level where louder bits are louder than you, but quitter bits are okay.
You know what? I can quickly run to my room and fix that.
Play said, oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
I can't see this slider. The GUI element doesn't move. It doesn't update as you slide it, but it sends through the info to OBS to adjust it. Give me... You know what? While we're waiting, you can enjoy my new band. should be back. And I've got, oh, I can't see it on my phone, but on the computer it shows me the little subscription badges I put on, which is cool.
They said, that video.
Yep, it's all
They
working.
said, yeah, got audio.
All my hard work has paid off. Yeah, I wanted to get the B.O.B. video done, but it's like on the list of things to do for a long time now, and I just never got around to doing it. Because, well, there's other shit that's more important to be done. But I did get it done. And that was fun because Premiere decided to corrupt the save file. So when I tried to open it, it's like, oh, this file is unable to open due to unknown exception or something like that, unknown error. And I'm like, oh, that's fine, I'll just open one of the older autosave ones. Nope, they also got hit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go...
They said, so, this CNRN sounds like you're about -18 to -20 decibels.
Yeah, I've got the music on -26. I can't, the only way to crank up my voice is to get closer to the phone. Because the microphone that works is on the back side. Because I usually have it like attached to my chest and then the mic's like facing me. The other one is like got tape over it. And I tape that up because wind noise. I need to find a better mic setup.
Which is where compressors come in.
Yeah, I do have I think I've got a compressor on there. I just don't know if it's very set up well. Also, a compressor will amplify all background noise as well. So
Play said, how deep in the weeds you want to get?
I've got a fridge back there that's making a bit of background noise that you're probably picking that up more than me. The only other option is bring it closer. I can try that. So we'll go like this. How close you want to get? I'll put you in the water. Look at this fancy schmancy tripod action. About there. Yeah, look at the rust that I'm dealing with. Can you see that shit? That is nasty. It's the whole quarter panel. I've got to take the whole thing off and weld on another one, which I've got sitting over there. That's going to be fun. But that's not going to be my first welding job. I have a bonnet to weld back together, which should be easy because it's all just like flat and square. So shaping the metal shouldn't be hard.
So, for just the garage scene, I would do gain stage 6 decibels greater than noise filter greater than compressor greater than gain stage 3 decibels.
Yeah, I can't actually crank up this.
Play said, what welder do you have?
I can show you. Does this spin? No. Let me see. We go like that. We go up a little bit. Oh, look at the production quality. And then we zoom in. I have that welder. It's just an inverter type. There we go. Hey, I'll give you a quick look at the engine bay too, while we're here. Ta-da!
Play said, you guys run 240 VAC at mains.
That's right, 240 volt. We get 20 amps total through the socket, but 10 amps per plug. And we're back. Yeah, so inverter type 240 volt, that's 185 amps. I've got flux core in it at the moment. That should be good enough. I've still got to set it up though.
28 is little welder style.
Yeah, but it's thin metal. I'm not going to be welding 5 mil thick or 1/4 inch plates or anything like that. We're going to turn you up a bit.
Said, I run 240 volts 50A for mine.
Yeah, that's huge. Oh, 240 50? Yeah, I should be able to get by on that. I've got to look up all these welding videos on how to weld thin metal. I've looked at a lot.
Said, yeah, you burn through body real fast with bigger welders.
Yeah. So that's a tiny welder. I've still got to set it up right. You got to rip it apart and set the polarity on it right. And there's some stuff that That's a cheap Chinese one, really. I can't even remember the
Beauty Place
brand.
said, what do you want to know?
I think
know
it's-
a guy.
I think it's Lincoln. Yeah, I think it's Lincoln, but it's not not an American-made one. That came out of a factory in China, 100%. I still haven't even
Beauty Place
fired it
said,
up.
Yeah, flux core is electrode negative.
Yeah, so I gotta learn all that shit, man. And I gotta, like, read and learn all these, like, welding safety videos and stuff. I know the main stuff, like cover yourself up, wear eye protection. Don't put the electrode between your head and the metal. All that sort of shit.
Beauty Place said, that bit is super easy.
Yeah, I mean, you just open it up and, like, set the electrodes how
Beauty
you
Place
want it.
said, or it should be.
I'm looking forward to it. There's so much stuff you can do. Like, I think it was like 2 days ago, I found out our trailer is like one of the panels that swings down. It's all rusty and it's like getting torn to shit. But like, you could get a little box section of tube and like just another panel and weld up another replacement for it very easily. And it doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to work. So that'll be something to do in the future. But yeah, in the meantime, my first weld job is going to be the bonnet on my other car, which I haven't revealed yet. But I've got another car sitting right out there.
Beauty Place said, I had to add the switch to mine for spool gun function.
To change
Lincoln
polarities.
didn't install it in mine at the factory for whatever reason.
Oh, okay. Well, you've got a Lincoln as well. I think mine's a Lincoln. Let me double check. It should have the brand on it. No. I wish it was a Lincoln. No, it's a Rossi Welder. Rossi Welder 185. Was it? IG185IS. But Rossi,
Beauty
you know,
Place
sounds
said,
Italian. It's
Lincoln
not.
180HD Home Depot.
Yeah, Lincolns are like good quality compared to that.
Beauty Place said, Bossy Bob.
Yeah, Rossi, ROSI. Made from pure Chinesium. The best they could extract from the mines of Timu. Where did I get that? I think I bought it. I'm pretty sure I got it online, like, was it Amazon? No, I picked that up from like a place that sells it down here, some tool shop, hardware shop. They stock them.
Beauty Place said, TBH, a welder is a super simple device.
Yeah, it just amplifies current. And then feeds wire through. That's got an attach. It's a MIG, so I can hook up a bottle if I want. But I don't have a bottle, because the way that works here is you rent the bottle and
Beauty
then you
Place
fill
said,
up the gas as
The only
needed.
major difference between the Chinesium and quality ones is duty cycle.
Oh, I'm sure they're using like way cheaper components as well. Like nowhere near as durable. Nowhere near as highly rated.
Beauty Place said, but for body, you don't care at all about duty cycle.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty low amps to work on. What's this, like 0.6 mil to max 1.2 mil steel? I think I'll be alright. It's enough for that. The other thing
Place
is,
said, yeah, but that only matters for how long you use it at one time.
yeah, I think it needs to draw 15 amps from the socket as well. And our sockets are all rated 10 amps. So I'm hoping it's like 15 like on max power, and when you dial it down it shouldn't be a problem. We'll find out. I'll be flipping.
Beauty Place said, you'll probably run it like 1.5 VDC, 15 to 28, something like.
Yeah, pretty low. Man, this is a bitch to like roll over so I can get the other side. I watched one of your videos, man.
Yeah, you'll be using far less than max rating.
Yeah, I was watching your video on the Jeep transmission that you were pulling out. I didn't watch the long one for the second part, I watched the short one. Because it was like an hour.
Which one?
Yeah, the Jeep transmission that you were pulling out, that was making a noise, and then you had to like rebuild the transmission. So I watched those two. They were good. Bit ranty,
Beauty Place said,
but still
that's
useful.
my most popular one I saw yesterday.
Yeah, I sorted by popular. I've looked at the State of the Union ones as well, but that's just you sitting there talking. That's not indicative of what your channel's about and what your videos are like. But I like the format, like time-lapse the footage, talk over it, talk through what you're doing.
Beauty Place said, yeah, I kinda like doing the ranty thing.
Yeah, it's good. I would
Beautifully
cut
said.
down some
Like
bits.
mechanics from an engineering perspective.
I found some bits where you had like some dead air between talking, like just cut the dead air out in your editor when you put the audio over it. Because you always want to have like something happening, either visually or audio, for the viewer to watch. You never give them a chance to be bored. Because when they get bored, they leave.
Eventually, I'm going to be doing whiteboard things too.
Yeah, I reckon go ahead and do it, man. Whiteboard, or even like top down, just drawing on a piece of paper or something. I told you, like, check out Casey Neistat. He does all his like graphics, or like he just does them in person. Like draws it, he cuts shit out, he makes like posters, and he just like holds it up to the camera. And he'll do like, you know, edit it together so it's like time lapsed a little bit. It's cool like that. I think it's a really good way to do it, and it adds your own drawing style into the video, and everyone has their own different way of writing and a different way of drawing.
Beautifully said. So, dead air is when I can't think of anything. I cut the video to the bare minimum I can manage, then I do go straight over.
Yeah, I'm just saying like the voiceover, like when you got dead, like there's just silence, like, see that? How it just stops? You got to have something to fill it in, or you just edit it out and join the next bit on. Unless it's intentional, like, you know, you've got something else that you want them to focus on. Yeah, I cleaned this in an ultrasonic cleaner made for jewelry. It works.
Beautifully said. I don't do bow jump cuts either. So, if I screw up, I go all the way back a paragraph and start all over.
Yeah, it's all just how much you want to put effort into it, you know? Like, it's how much can you polish something. And what do people say? It's like, done is better than, like, perfect. So,
Beautifully said. Some of the dead is intentional.
Ah,
I do
okay.
try to pay attention to those.
This is going to be like a brand new chain when I'm done. Yeah, I'm hoping to do more streams like this where I can just like do stuff on the car while I'm streaming it. Like the goal is to do YouTube, but
Beautifully said. But all feedback is super appreciated.
yeah, I'm not trying to be like a dick about it. I was watching it. I'm like, oh, that's an easy thing to fix. That would improve it. But yeah, my goal would be to do like stream like laborious car shit, like where I'm just sitting here grinding away from it. I think that's a good way to do it. And then when I'm doing the interesting stuff, yeah, film that and then turn that into a video. Like for example, I've
Beautifully
got
said. Yeah, I love stuff like this.
yeah, I can show you something.
Just doing a tedious shop task, chatting, hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've got my sump, like right here. I've got to clean this up. Yeah, I'll put it over here. So I've got, you know, the plate, baffle plate or whatever, and then the sump itself, gaskets and shit all over it. This will take a while to clean up, you know? I've got to buy more degreaser too, because I'm out. I'll use the last little bit cleaning that chain actually. But I'll just clean it in a big tub.
KIN Red RTV.
Yeah, it's just cheap shit, man. It works.
Beautifully said. Why is there Red RTV on that?
Don't blame me. The last guy used that when he built the engine. I bought that engine as like it was already rebuilt by the last guy. He never put it in the car. He just rebuilt it and then he decided to sell it. And that's what he used to put it together. You can get gaskets from Toyota for that. So I'll try to get those, but man, I don't know how much they are. I've got to like chase up there.
Benji West said, Dan Brew, you're lit when him meant to be asleep loudly crying.
Oh shit, it's Benji. How you doing, man?
Beautifully said, screams in this is KAOS. We don't do that here.
Yeah, I should be asleep. I was going to stream
Said, oh, Benji.
like after dinner, and then
Chaston
my
said,
battery was
I
flat.
feel like this lives in arts and crafts.
There's nothing artistic going on here.
Benji West said, yo, Beauted plays.
Yeah, I was going to stream after dinner, and I had dinner at like 7, and then I went to check my battery, and the thing had one light, and I'm like, is it on the full side or the empty side?
Streamers, I don't want to wake Ruby.
But the thing was it was empty. So I'm like, oh, I've got to charge it, shit. So I did that, and then I was really tired. I just passed out and woke up, and I'm like, fuck it, let's stream.
I wish we could get a garage shit category though.
Yeah, just talking shit in the garage. Yeah, I don't know if putting this on arts and crafts would be a good idea. I'll just do IRL. I think that's IRL or just chatting would be like applicable for this. I got to figure out a better microphone situation. Right now, I'm like maybe not even a meter from the phone, and the audio's not perfect because it's picking up from the other side. I do have like these Bluetooth headphones that came with my phone,
said,
like
there's a
earbuds.
slight possibility asterisk I might be doing thing tonight night.
Oh, sweet. What are you going to do? You going to stream? Or is it like you're just going to do something on the car? I'm nearly done with this chain. That was quicker than I thought. Yeah, I got my other car started today.
Said, just chatting, stream thing, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it feels like it's been a while since you've done a stream, so it'd be good to see. I mean, I'm going to be up for a while. I passed out after dinner, woke up like maybe 2 or 3 hours later. Yeah, about that. So I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. That's the joy of having a cursed sleeping pattern. I got to fix that one day. Alright, that's pretty clean. There should be the 2 master links in here as well. They better be in there. Yeah, there they are. I can just sort of give it a clean with a rag.
Yeah, mental state is in the gutter, RN. I'm feeling it today, though.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
Things to do, talk about.
Yeah, talking through stuff actually helps quite a lot with that. It just lets you get it off your chest. Alright, maybe I need a better rag. We'll see how this one goes. This is like not really absorbent material to get the water off, but it should be okay. That seems to work. Yeah, I should not have left this thing in the water for so long. See these little bits in here, the actual, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like almost like a rod that goes through. They're just steel, and they just corrode like immediately. But it's like very light surface thrust. So just normal movement will grind all that shit off. Should be fine.
Beautifully said, I always keep some shop cotton rags, along with the shop rags. One for Earl, one for Agua.
Yeah, I got just like a whole bag of rags sitting in the car. There's another set on the other side of the shelves over there. But this was here, like don't waste rags, just use them as you need them. Seems to work alright. Look at this, beautiful.
Beautifully said, once you get done cleaning the gunk, soak it for 24 hours in ATF.
Yeah, what I should do, people put them in like candle wax and shit, man. And you reckon that's a really good way to like protect it from stuff. I'm just going to chuck it back on the bike, and I've got like this, I'll show you, I've got this stuff over here. Got wax in it. Was it Rock and Roll Lubrication, the king of extreme lubes. So this stuff, you can see up the top, it's got like a waxy residue in it.
Beautifully said.
Just do each
there are
link.
lubes that are wax-based, so I can see that.
Yeah, I think that's what this is. That's why it's got like all the white particles in it. But yeah, this'll do a pretty good job. It's a very light wax. It's not strong. So I still have to clean it like every, I don't know, 5 or 6 rides. Maybe you can go a bit longer than that, but I'm kind of pedantic. All right. Oh yeah, I got to make sure I clean that last little bit too. And then we attach it back to the bike. I'm going to remember how to thread it through all that stuff. What I should have done is brought my little lens blower thing out here and use that to like dry this off.
I haven't looped my chain broom bike in over a year, I think.
Oh, motorbike chains are like thick and heavy duty, so like yeah, you should do it, but most people get by without doing it. Plus, where you are, like you're not riding through like a lot of water and mud and shit. It's like probably more dust and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it still needs to be done, but.
Beautifully said. 520 link, yeah.
There we go. Clean that bitch up. You know, it'd be cool. Motorbike stream. You could do like a POV motorbike stream. That'd be awesome, man.
Beautifully said. Hasn't been on the road in the time.
I forgot, what bike have you got again? I think it was a Kawasaki of some sort. It was like a 400, wasn't it? Uh-oh, we got ads. Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to like run ads the moment the stream starts so that they don't start when I'm in the middle.
Beautyplay said, that's gotta wait until I have a dual SIM and better connection.
Yeah, true. I've tried
Zoe
single
versus
SIM.
300.
Right.
Thanks. Be right back.
300's alright. Wonder what they're called here. It's not called Versus here. It goes by a different... they probably didn't even sell it here, to be honest. God, this changed like real finicky. Alright, that's good. Look at that, it's beautiful. Nice and clean. There's no crap coming off when I touch it with my hand. So, we'll put this out of the way somewhere. I'll just put it near the bike for now. I'll just hang off the seat. Fuck it. I'll hang it over here. Hey, you know what? This is a good spot. Get rid of this. I'll be back there in a second, guys. I'm just sorting something out over here. Let it hang dry. And I've got to do the 2 little links now. Just the master links, I think they're called. If you lose these, then you're fucked. Then you can't put the thing back together. So don't lose them.
Beautyplay said,
There we go.
Beck.
Yeah, cool, man. I don't think we got the Versus here, and if they did sell it, they probably did it under a different name. Like, almost all the Kawasaki's here are like Ninjas, or I think they did the Vulcan, or was that the Yamaha? Dragster? No, Yamaha do the Dragster.
Beautyplay said, the Versus 300 engine is based mostly on the Ninja 300 engine.
So it's a 4. Oh, that'd be good. Like a 304. That'd be just enough power to have like some good fun,
Beautyplay
and it would
said,
sound good.
It's an enduro or cross sport.
Right, okay. So it's like one of those more adventure-y type bikes. Nice, man. So yeah, that thing's just... This needs a better brush. Steel toothbrush. Best thing. Oh yeah, that works. That cleans the crap right off of it.
Ozzy Danny said, garage work at 3 a.m. SMH.
Hey Danny, how you doing? That's right.
Beautyplay said, yeah, that's how they sell it, adventure bike.
I've got
Oh,
a
Danny.
sleeping problem. Yeah, I figured I was going to do this after dinner, and then I got really tired and my battery wasn't charged. So I'm like, alright, let's have a nap and charge the battery, and then we'll go. And that brings me to now. This looks pretty good. Yeah, we got most of the crap off this. You can see
Ozzy
it's worn a
Danny
little.
said, I'm good. Crashed out at dinner time and woke up at midnight.
Yeah, that's what I did. I had a lot for dinner though. What did we have for dinner? Shit, why can't I remember? We didn't have lamb, that was yesterday. I can't remember what we had.
Beautyplay said,
Oh,
wait, 0300.
yeah, it's 3 a.m. right now. In the Aussie lands, and it's the next day, so like, what, it's Tuesday? Yeah, it's probably Tuesday. Yeah, we had like, was it salmon? Yeah, salmon and couscous. And then I had bread and butter pudding with custard. And that was enough to like knock me out. And then
Ozzy Danny said,
had half a bag of
I
chips.
still didn't eat it. It's in the fridge. I think it is lamb and rice thing in the fridge.
Well, this seems alright. Yeah, we had lamb the other day. And we did it in the oven. Normally, like lamb chops will do in like a pan or whatever. But they go pretty good in the oven. And when you do it in the oven, all the fat goes into the veggies as well that are in there. Like the roast veggies.
Beautyplay
Yeah, it's just a
said,
good combo.
NBM, I'm stupid.
Yeah, man, we're on the other side of the world. I always struggle figuring out what the time is in, like, the US, because I think you've got, like, a 4-hour gap between LA and New York, and then you got, like, the Midwest and all that as well, and it's just tricky to figure out. So I usually just cheat. I'll bring it up on my phone and check, or I'll Google it. But it'd be good if I just sort of knew. I'm like, oh, they're that much off. Like, Japan's easy. They're basically the same time as us, give or take an hour or two. Sometimes we're like 1 hour ahead, sometimes we're 2 hours ahead. We're 1 hour ahead at the moment.
For some reason, I've been thinking you're GMT plus 4 somehow.
Nah, man, we're GMT plus 10 or 11 sometimes, I think.
Said,
Or 9.
I'm GMT minus 7.
GMT 10, and down here we get daylight savings in summer, so that changes it ahead even more by 1 hour. But at the moment, we're back to normal time. And then those fancy pants Queenslanders, they don't believe in daylight savings. They're like, fuck that, we don't need that shit. We need the equator. It's not a problem here. So it makes it way easier to just figure out the time.
Future Play said, plus, you weirdos with
Yeah,
your
that's good.
half-time zones.
Yeah, there's a couple weird places like that. I mean, down here it doesn't really affect us. I think Adelaide and parts of SA, South Australia, they cop it, but we're pretty good. Alright, master links are done. I'll put them in a spot where I won't forget them. And I've got to move you guys so you can see what's happening over here. What's the best way to do this?
Ozzy Danny said, muted, he does have the time on screen. Top right. Muted Play said, SA is South Africa, TYVM.
Oh, well, South Australia, you know, it's just how I refer to it. Yeah, I'm going to move all my shit over there, but I've got...
Don't you talk your logic at me.
I've got the battery here that's hooked up to the camera. I've got the chat phone that's hooked up to the battery. So just give me a second, it'll take me, I don't know, 2 minutes to sort things out. I've got to find a new spot for yous. I think we'll just rotate you and point you at, like... Best way is just disconnect the battery. Oops. Bring that back. Go like this. That seems to work. Maybe go up a bit. No, I think we can go a bit further away. I don't have my wide angle lens adapter on today. I could do it, but I don't think it's necessary. So we'll go like that. Yeah, you can see things. That's pretty good. And now I've got to hook all the other shit up. I think I'm rested on here. I've got like a washing basket upside down underneath the tripod. That should work. So we'll put the speaker on that. We'll put this on it. Get a big battery on it.
Future Play said, look at that boy.
Beautiful, isn't it? The best trek ever made. Their most cheap budget, nearly mountain bike. Alright, we've got battery. We've got to get the chat phone over there. Where can I put the chat phone? I think I'll attach it. Let's attach it to the car. That'll do. Get rid of this. We'll just clamp it down somewhere. What is that? That doesn't matter. Not like that. This is kind of tricky. Maybe it's got to be close enough to the frame that I can see it. Maybe something like that. This kind of works. Yeah, I'll just have to get up and look at chat if I need to look at it. And we need to put this in. One day I'll have a phone with a long enough battery that I don't need to worry about that too much. I won't need to worry about cables and stuff so much. Alright, the next step is I've got to clean these gears. And I need a bucket. Like this one. So I'll put this under it and we'll give it a clean with a rag. Anything that comes off it should just fall in there and we should be good. What rag should I use? Should I get a fresh one? You know what, we'll use this one that we used for the chain. And we'll just use some water. Should be fine. I did this not that long ago anyway, so it's fairly clean as is. But there's a good opportunity to just get in there and really clean it up. While the chain's not on it. And I should do derailleur too. Yeah, there's crap coming off it, so it's not perfectly clean. Yeah, that works. This is really jiggling around a bit, eh? I don't have the tool that lets me take this off. That would make it a lot easier. Ugh. There's a lot of crap on here. I need more degreaser. I'm going to have to buy some. You know what? There's probably a better spot I can put this. Yeah, let's try that. Gotta move. Oh, this is tricky. Take that out. Lift yours up. Go this way. Maybe a bit over here. Maybe a bit closer, like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bring all this over. Then we've got to find a spot for the chat phone. This is a better spot. There we go. And we'll do chat phone. I should put this somewhere where I can see it easily. Just sort of go behind me, I reckon. What I should do is find a way to clamp this to the tripod and then everything is just like in one spot. That would be good. But for now, I'll just make it stand up and do what it's meant to do. Kinda like this. Can I read that? Yeah, that's legible. I can get by with that. Oops. Here we go. I'm going to show off my fancy new Be-Right back screen because I haven't really used it yet. I kind of want to. So, yeah, so I've got a lot of clips in there. So whenever I drop connection, I've got that running behind this camera source. So they just pop up and run automatically. And it's kind of like my dodgy way of having like low bitrate protection, etc. Alright. Yeah, that's clean enough. One day I will find a proper way to do this, but for now, this is good enough. And then I'll run like a rag through it to just grab all the excess. So we've got like 7 gears to go through. This should ride really good once I get all this done. There'll be like no grease or any extra crap in there. And it's funny, the whole reason I'm doing all this is because it was squeaking when I was pedaling. And it's definitely not the cranks, like listen to this. They're fine, not a problem on them. They don't wobble side to side, they're nice and tight. So it must have been the chain, or the derailleur, or the little hanger gear. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. This thing's gonna be filthy by the end. Let's adjust that. Yeah, that's better. So So between this and the rag, we should get most of the stuff off of it. This is actually not a, it's an okay, like, rear gear set. It's got this big gear, they call it like the Mega Gear or Mega Tooth or some shit. And a lot of people will use this to upgrade their 7 speeds to have like a really good low range. Because without that, like, going up hills is like such a pain. Honestly, this could do like a cheap upgrade for Luke's bike if he's got, I think, a 7 speed in it. It just depends on like all the other stuff. But if it fits, you can pretty much just slap it right on and you're good to go. Like swap out a normal 7 speed where this is like a little bit smaller, and then you get like that really nice low range. Oh man, my hands are gonna be filthy by the end of this. Let me check something quickly. I think it's this one here. I just want to see what this looks like. Oh, this thing's always so jank. Is it running? We'll try that again. Oh man, this microphone's just going to pick up the fridge, isn't it? Well, there's a delay, but we're working, we're good. Alright, back to work. No brakes. So once I've given this a quick scrub, I'll go through each one with the rag and try to grab the rest of it. Whoa, what's that? There's been a noise. I don't know what it is though. The Rush Shogun! How you doing, man? I don't know what that thing is. It's... Did you give 2 subs? I think that's what you did. Thank you, dude. And I figured it out the other day. I was looking through my analytics and there was like a rogue subscription in there. I'm like, the phone didn't go off. Nothing happened. I don't know what happened there. And I think it was your one that you started with rolled over, or you did it again, but the phone didn't pick it up. So thanks for that too. I'm sorry I missed it. That was my bad. Is my chat thing working? There should be people. Let me just do a quick test. I might have to reload it. Because I might not be getting chat messages at the moment. Oh, I think my chat thing's stuffed up. Give me a sec, I'm gonna reset it. I know the stream's still going, I just think, yeah, chat's not coming through for some reason. That's weird. This thing was giving me problems the other day too. I had to like re-log in with it and stuff. Sorry guys. It's very jank here today. Let's try that again. I hope this thing's got a connection. I might have to tether it off the other phone. We'll see. Let's try that again. Because for the last 5 minutes, I've had no chat messages come through. Ah, man, I don't think... Let me just quickly tether this phone off of the Wi-Fi, and then it should have a better connection. Sorry. Hey, this gives me an excuse to put the BIP screen back on, so you guys can check that out. Hang on, let me quickly do that. I'm using the home Wi-Fi, so normally it's pretty good, but this phone doesn't seem to be getting a good connection from it at the moment, so I'll put... Attenborough style.
It is diverging from the other one because they had a disagreement.
The herd of boats have had a conflict. Live. What, are we back? I gotta wait for the little preview thing to tell me that we're back. Hang on. Oh, the silence is deafening. Let's check it again. Yep, okay, I see my bike. That's back. Back to the chat app. I might close the chat app and try open it again. I've changed all my connections over, so I'm not on home Wi-Fi anymore. I'm back on just the phone network. Because it dropped out. The chat phone dropped out for some reason. Fingers crossed. We're back. Let me just check. Try it one more time. Test. Alright, that's working. Is the JBL speaker going to pick it up? We're good? Yeah, but now my little speaker's not working. Oh no, hang on. Now we should have...
Text to speech
There we
enabled.
go.
Beautyplace said, what's that?
Oh my god,
I
what a
can't
mess.
Hear nothing. YEARBAWLS.
I'm sorry guys.
Sarah Seshogan said, IDK about your end yet.
Yeah, my chat phone dropped out. It's on the Wi-Fi at home, but I think in the garage it just gets a bad signal. So anything you wrote, I mean, I could run into my room and quickly check there and see what happened. But yeah, it just didn't come through. It just stopped. I mean, it's like between a
Beautyplace
fridge
said,
and...
that formula clip is crazy loud.
I went through and I did the audio on all my clips, so they are minus 6 dB from max, so they should be good. But yeah, the Mercedes, like at Suzuka, they were loud, man, and they're like, oh, they got like a real throaty noise to them. I went twice. I went 2 times to Suzuka.
Chaston said, keep in mind, perceived loudness is different to actual loudness.
Yeah, I just used the numbers. Minus 6
Beautyplace
is,
said, minus 6.
hey, it could be minus 3.
JUZ.
It could be
Yes,
minus 3.
It's a frequency thing.
Oh, that's better. I was freaking out. I put the phone over here and I'm like, did everyone just leave? Like, why is it so quiet? It took me a while to figure out. And then, yeah, Rice Shogun was nice enough to send through subscriptions, I think, happened. Because here it just says 2XT1, so I think that's 2... I don't know. I'll have to check when I get in my room later. Or you could just tell me now, like, what you did, then I'll know.
I woke up and saw my resub went through, but I think I'll need to go back to sleep.
Ah, so that's what it was.
Beautyplace said, I did put the scene at minus 14 decibels myself.
14 is low, man. Like, you've got, you know, like your range to max volume, and ideally you want stuff to peak at max, but not clip and go over it. So I usually have like a minus 3 dB buffer, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, for those BRB clips, I put them all minus 6. So, you know, if they're too loud, I can go through and redo it, but I think they work out alright. Alright, I can stop stressing out now. Everything's working again. It just turns out that...
Said, minus 14 decibels is about a whisper in your ear.
Yeah, that's pretty quiet. Yeah, it turns out our home internet sucks in the garage. Like, it's good enough. I think the main... Like, there's a freezer
Beautyplace
right
said
behind you.
that, yes, all that.
You can probably hear it. You can hear the compressor going. But there's a giant metal box, like, right behind the chat phone, and that's probably why it wasn't getting a signal from the Wi-Fi router, which is in the kitchen. So yeah, even with a home Wi-Fi network, like, you're gonna have problems. I've got a Wi-Fi extender, but even that doesn't work that well. Like, it never really worked that well. I bought it for the old place because my housemate would play League of Legends. And I would just hear him cracking the shits
Time
from
for
lag.
1,200 United States dollars. Wilson LTE repeated it only works like once every 8 weeks.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Ozzy Danny said, I have a vague memory about someone saying something about fridges and the internet.
Hey, it could be that. I mean, they're big, solid metal boxes. Like, it's basically a Faraday cage. And it is between, I mean, there's a fridge, there's a wall, there's another wall, and then there's the router. So the signal out here must be really low. So right now, everything's just running off the SIM cards. So, you know, a freaking tower, like, kilometers away is giving the signal versus a router, like, several meters away. But hey, it works. I'm not going to complain. It's just something I've got to pay attention to. But that's better. At least it's running.
Said, what frequency are you running for main Wi-Fi?
Should be 5 gigahertz. I could knock it down to the 2.4. We've got both broadcasting. I know the 2.4 gets better range, but I don't know if the bitrate is as good. So right now, like it's just Wi-Fi tower, like cell tower, mobile phone tower.
Beautyplay said, 5 gigahertz is only good in the same room for
Yeah.
approx 20 feet.
Yeah, they can't permeate walls that well either. You know, there's not a lot of crap coming off of this into the little tub, so it's fairly clean. That's good. Yeah, I was a bit annoyed today. Like, we had really good weather. It would have been a great day for a ride.
Beautyplay said, is there any glass or metal directly between you and the transmitter?
As in, like, the phone towers or the one at home? Like, there's a giant freezer right behind, like, a foot. Not even, it's less than a foot from the chat phone. I think that's probably what did it. I just wasn't paying attention and, yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. Because it just went quiet and I'm like, oh, everyone disappeared. But then again, like, I'm not a big streamer, so when, you know, you're going to have downtime. You're going to have times when there's just not many people there.
Beautyplay said, your Wi-Fi transmitter. Yeah, if the fridge is between you, DEDGE.
Yeah, there's probably like, hang on, where's the angle from it? Nah, the main fridge isn't in the way. It's just this one back here. We've got like an industrial freezer, and it's like right behind, well, the camera and the chat phone. So that's probably what it was. You know what? I'm gonna do these other ones while I'm here. We'll do this one too. I can already see there's a bunch of crap on it. Is this plastic? Yeah, it is. You can upgrade these, and you can upgrade the bearings in them too, but like, they don't really do much. It's just a little jockey wheel thing. And the way I got my chain off is like, I just pulled this forward and zip tied it to this, and then the chain went slack, and then it's got the master links.
Most Wi-Fi repeaters really aren't worth their latency, though, from what I can discern.
Yeah.
Which is Sarge.
Ours rebroadcasts on like a whole new network as well, so you can't even just like, it's not even really a repeater, it's just got its own network. And it's not that good. But the reason I got it is because my housemate used to play League of Legends, and our router was in the kitchen, he was down the hallway, and he would just crack the shits because it would lag out on him.
Ozzy Danny said, gonna vanish for a bit.
No worries,
Going to
Danny.
do weird things with this dinner.
Enjoy your dinner.
Beautyplay said, 07 Danny.
Yeah, this one's got quite a lot of crap on it. The rag will get it. Yeah, so I've still got that router left over. I just haven't really had a use for it. I've tried using it in the garage here, but it doesn't seem to work that well. We've got a like a security camera that's outside those doors, and it runs off of Wi-Fi only. There is a way to hook up Ethernet to it, but you can't tell it which one to use. It'll use the Ethernet as like a fallback, and we've had connection issues with it.
If you were doing all that, I'd run a cheeky router in the garage and just hardline it to your main network.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But like, you know, how often do you need internet in the garage? Like, for normal internet, it's fine. Like, I've got the treadmill over there, there's a laptop on it, and that works fine. I was fine over there. It's just because I put it near the fridge. That's all it was. It's a user error. You know, like the engineers probably never thought, oh yeah, no one's going to put this right next to it, between a steel box and their router. No one's that stupid. Joke's on them. Alright, we'll give this one a clean. Yeah, there's a lot of crap coming off of it. Because this is all just like the
Beautyplay
grease.
said, that's what I do. I have my bedroom router that's always hardlined to the primary. All my devices only ever see my own network.
I mean,
Yes, be right back.
our main router is hooked up to, like, the house is wired up with Ethernet. So I've got Ethernet in my bedroom. It's Ethernet in every other main room. You know, the garage doesn't have it, because why would you need it? But the Wi-Fi signal itself is usually pretty good. Like, I get phone connection outside. It kind of drops off when I get to the street, but it's usually okay. But yeah, what I've asked of it tonight is probably just too much. There's a lot of junk in here. I've never really given this a proper good clean. It's kind of hard to get at too. What I should get is, like, you know, something better than a toothbrush to do this with. Just can't really reach it properly. Well, look at this. This is a clean rag, toothbrush. And that's all the crap that's coming off of it. It's filthy. Oh, that's not too bad. I just can't really get... I need something with longer bristles. And I don't really have anything else that'll do it. You know, that's soft. It'll just chew it up otherwise. I've got steel stuff that would do it.
Beautifully said, Beck.
Awesome, man. Ooh, this one's filthy. Oh, there's so much crap on this. I can feel it. It's like got a huge ridge, like a lip, all around the gear. I'm just gonna have to scrape this off. This one's nasty. God, it's like I've never cleaned it. And like, because this stuff's on it, every time I've cleaned the chain while it's on the bike, as soon as it goes back over, this just picks up all the crap again. Yeah, the Duralia one is bad. There's no real easy way to clean this either. Yeah, I like the idea of doing just like streams in the garage though, because I can get... Sorry, I just got distracted. There's a spider web on here. That tells me how long the bike's been sitting around. I can just get like boring, laborious stuff done, you know, productive things, and then stream it at the same time. It makes the process go faster. It's, you know, instead of just being there with your own thoughts, you can sort of just chill and talk to people instead. It's a win-win. Okay, that's getting a lot cleaner now. That's nice. I figured out why my bike wasn't shifting into third gear properly from the last stream. The mechanism that moves the Duralia over is like, it needs some oil
said,
lubrication.
in Utah, I had it all set up nice for the garage. Just take the laptop and camera out, plug and go.
Yeah, see, that's good. That's a nice quick setup. This doesn't take too long to set up, you know? It's like, put the camera on the tripod, that's easy. The battery, easy. The chat phone, easy. Plug it in, and then, yeah, just the normal setup that I'd go through. Doesn't take that long to do. If I was in a real hurry, like someone put a gun to my head and say, get your stream up and running, I'd get up and running in like 5 minutes. It's not too bad. But when I'm on the bike, it's a bit different. I gotta like put my stuff in the bag, set it up, I've gotta set the computer up, I've gotta do the chest mount, that takes quite a bit of time. So I don't really like taking the camera off the chest mount, because it's kind of a pain. But if it's worth it, if like, you know, if there's something really interesting that I can get at, I'll do it.
Beautifully said, yeah, the longest part was always setting up OBS and making sure the connection was stable.
Yeah, you got to do like the titles and like the tags. And then OBS doesn't always, when you set the title, it doesn't always send through. Like you told me about that last time when I was streaming, and I had like the wrong title for what I was doing. And I'm like, well, I did it through OBS, but yeah, it doesn't always do it. You gotta learn the hard way. Alright, we'll go counterclockwise.
Beautifully said, yeah.
This side's easier. Ah, that's better. We're going to replace all the grease with cloth thread. It's probably going to jam up my drivetrain even worse than if I just left it. It seems like there's stuff on there. This is going well. This won't take me too long to do. And then I've just got to like re-thread the chain and put it all back together. And, well, you know, hopefully we've got nice weather later on today and I can take it for a ride. And yeah, I'll stream that, because I've been itching to go out for a while. We've had like a week of just overcast rain, like intermittent rainy weather, and it's been pretty cold as well, like a top of 16 degrees some days, sometimes 12. And then this week is surprisingly nice weather. So if I was a smart person, I would have done all this in that week. But I didn't. I was busy working. Okay, big gear is good. Let's do the next one. Try thread it like this. Yeah, that's good. Oh, look at this, it practically cleans itself. I love the brakes on this bike. They're so overkill for what it is. Well, they're massive mountain bike brakes, and it should
User
have.
said, I've started debugging the VW via oscope inside the TCM. Lasai.
V-dub. You have a Volkswagen, or is this like someone, like a customer's car that you're fixing? Yeah, see, I don't like any of these modern cars where you have to hook it up to a computer to do any of that shit. It's so stupid. I saw this video on Facebook or Instagram. This guy was saying like,
My roommates.
oh, okay. He was saying like, what was it? It was like a 07 Dodge something, and he was changing the transmission on it, and then in order for it to go through properly, like the computer had to be told, and this is for an 07 car. I'm thinking, shit, man, that's back then. Imagine how bad it is now. Like how much stuff you have to do.
It's a 99, and the TCM ICS were made in 1980.
Yeah, and this guy's saying like, you know, mechanics don't want to deal with all this computer shit. They just want to like spin tools and fix the car.
Said, yeah, VW, to change the ECM or TCM, you have to code them.
Yeah, it's so dumb. And like, what's the benefit to the customer? Like, there's none. It's just more costly maintenance, and then more like warning lights on your dash when stuff hasn't been done. There's no benefit to it. It's all like old shit boxes like this. Like, something breaks, you fix the thing that's broken, and then it works.
Just more monies, yeah.
This would be a lot easier if I just took this off. But that's more work than is necessary, so we're not doing that.
Beauty Place said, which is why I'd love to design my own car.
Yeah,
That's just a car.
Yeah, that just does. And that's the thing, like, there's a lot of new tools, electronics, all that. They don't serve their primary function anymore. It's like a secondary function. Their primary function is to like sign you up to a social media site, or get you like take all your data and stuff. Whereas you look at devices from the 90s, like it only had one purpose. It did what it was built to do.
No tablets, no computers outside the bare minimum. Physical switches, manual windows, seats, etc.
And carbureted. Try and make something with as little electronics in it as possible. This is actually going quite well. There's not a lot of crap coming off of this. I mean, there's some stuff, but it's not too bad. Not like other times.
Beauty Place said, whoa, I don't know about all that now.
Yeah, I'm just a fan of older cars, just because they're just so much easier to use. And it's like, young guys, like, why would a young guy get into cars today when they're a pain in the ass to work on, they're expensive to work, everything's locked down?
Actually, if I were building a car, it'd probably be a plugless hybrid.
It depends what you're going for. I mean, if you're going for like fuel efficiency or something like that. I just like simple cars, man. Simple stuff that's easy to work on. That's what I grew up with. Like this, my Celica, my RX-7s, like all very easy to work on cars. All basically the same sort of core design. But the Toyota stuff was more well thought out in terms of being able to work on it. The Mazda stuff was a bit, I don't know, they kind of just recycled parts and like made it fit, and they didn't really care about making it easy to work on. Whereas Toyota had they could afford to sort of, ooh, this is like jammed on there. They could afford to focus on maintenance. I'm going to get a better rag. This one's not so crash hot.
Beauty Place said, by hybrid, I mean HYBRID. You can use fuel, you can use electric, you can use both. User selectable.
Yeah, like a plug-in hybrid, that's not a bad idea. Now, we need to find a better rag. I've got like a half-decent one up here. This is like... this will do. This one's a bit softer. It's a thicker material. Should work a little better. Yeah, it just smells like oil. Okay, I forgot what I was up to. We'll start from this one and just feed it in.
Beauty Place said, this is one of my top 5 songs ever.
Oh, what is it? I can't see it. I've got a whole bunch of extra songs I need to add, and I've got a whole bunch of extra photos I need to add to the start screen. I found a whole bunch that are relevant to it, because I've only kind of put up my Instagram stuff on there so far.
YouTube Play said, Jimmy Eat World Sweetness.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Eat World's awesome, man. I found this song through a Kazaa video clip. It was like someone made like a car music video with all these old Top Gear and like 5th Gear clips and stuff, and they had this song on it. I'm like, this song's fucking awesome, and I've liked it ever since. They got some other good songs too, but yeah, Sweetness is the best. Like that whole era of music's good, but I'm biased. I grew up with it, so of course I'm gonna say that. Ah, look at this, is way better. Next one.
YouTube Play said, big nostalgia song for me.
It's funny though, all these songs I've got, like, they were new when I got them. They've just been MP3s that I've had for that long. Like, I've got the first Rammstein album. I've got those songs in my playlist because I found out about Rammstein when I was in high school in a German class. Someone did like a Rammstein
YouTube Play
project, it was
said,
on the wall.
I have a folder like that.
What I should do is go and just extend my music library to like all the other stuff from that era. Because there's a lot of stuff that's like, you hear it and you're like, oh, I love this song, but like you never hear it anywhere else. And it's kind of hard to remember until you do hear it again. Oh, this one's a bit grabby.
YouTube Play said, 2,700 songs in that fall, RN.
Yeah, that sort of era. I'm a fan of kind of late 90s through to maybe 2009, 2010. I don't really like much stuff after 2010. I mean, there is some stuff that I like, but anything that was mainstream or got really popular in that era, I just didn't enjoy it. Was not for me. But then, you go too old and it's all like the Gen X stuff. It's like Creed and, some of it was good. I like Nirvana and, Foo Fighters a bit.
YouTube Play said, I think I have most of these albums, though.
Yeah.
I might need to go through it at some point.
I think what happens is like music's a generational thing. Like you will enjoy the music that you kind of grew up with. So you'll find other people same age as you and they're just gonna have pretty similar tastes most of the time. Within reason, like certain genres are gonna push people in one direction or another. Like I never really got into like chop suey and like that sort of stuff. Like friends at uni loved it, but it just wasn't for me. I didn't really enjoy it. But I liked new metal stuff too. I liked Papa Roach, all that. Like, what was it, Powerman 5000? Your Linkin Park, of course.
YouTube Play said, I've always been weird. I have super wide-ranging music tastes.
I should have got into Grinspoon, but I never did. My friend was into it. Who
YouTube
was
Play
it?
said, my current obsession is Ukrainian techno pop.
It was like, not The Used, there's another big band. I can't remember their name, but they're pretty big and a bunch of my friends were into them. But I didn't find out about them until much later. Here we go.
YouTube Play said, went through a K-pop kick a while back. Japanese metal.
I got into the K-pop stuff.
YouTube Play
Twice,
said,
Red Velvet.
Irish folk music.
But I was playing a lot of Minecraft at the time, so now I associate K-pop with Minecraft for some reason. It's like a Pavlovian response. It comes up every now and then in my YouTube, recommended music. It's just, a lot of it's very, very the same. Okay, I think that one's good.
YouTube Play said, have you ever heard of Igor?
No, I don't think so. Igor? Nah. Don't know who that is. It's beyond the scope of music that I'm into. I never really got into like rap or 50 Cent or any stuff like that. Or R&B, that was just not something that like I vibed with. Now, this one, yeah, this needs cleaning. This one's a pain in the ass to clean because it's kind of hard to get at. I think I'm going to do it from the other side, but I'll do this side briefly first. This is just water, by the way. It's nothing special.
Uticlay said, Igor Demoni. They are Italian, French. I can't remember. I think the song is in Latin.
Okay. I found something funny the other day. Someone's doing all these like rap songs, but it's SpongeBob, and they're animated with SpongeBob characters. It's called Glorb. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Check it out, Glorb. Just a Glorb SpongeBob, and check it out. You'll laugh. It's funny, man.
Uticlay said, oh lord.
It's like AI voices and everything, man. You got Patrick like laying down beats and Squidward in there, and Mr. Krabs doing all like thug life, rich boy stuff. It's funny just because of how like crazy random that shit is, and the fact that someone even bothered to make it. Yeah, I only found out the other day, like the first episode of SpongeBob came out in 1999. I would have been in year 8 when that came out. I should have been watching SpongeBob. I never did. And then when I saw the first episode, I'm like, this is way too...
Oh, there's also Pete and Bass and Gnome. Gnome is just 3 dudes in gnome costumes.
Pete and Bass. I'll have a look. I'm always open to find some new tunes. I'm more like into electro and metal type stuff though. Anything that's like guitars with like good soft female vocals and like a bit of like a highly processed like electronic type sounds. That's right up my alley. Right, then we do the other side. Okay, how do I access this? Crap everywhere. Ah, the easiest way is from underneath, of course. Normally I do this with my bike upside down, so this is a bit different.
Uticlay said, Pete and Bass are a pair of 80 years old white Brits making rap.
Jesus.
They just started recently. Madness.
No, I'm cool with that, man. I don't think there should be any barrier to entry to any genre. If you're into it and that's what you want to do, go for it. There's some Japanese metal band, like, these old dudes. Luke's always talking to me, not always, but he brings them up every now and then. And they're like shaved heads and they're like full metal.
Uticlay said, oh no, totally.
There we
They
go.
are pretty damn good. Uticlay said, it's classic rap.
Okay. I mean, the closest I get to rap is like Pendulum or like Beastie Boys. Maybe Rage Against the Machine a little bit. But that's it, man. I'm not getting any closer than that. It's just not for me. Alright, next gear. Yeah, you hear that freezer going off? I gotta figure out a way to like eliminate that from recordings when I'm doing YouTube. I thought, maybe just disconnect it. But if I forget to turn it back on, that's it, man. I'm in some heat, like seriously big shit, so that's not an option.
Uticlay said, Pete and Bass are similar to the heyday of Snoop, Exhibit, Ludacris, all those guys.
Ah, okay. You know, it's probably what they sort of built their taste on. So, you know, you kind of emulate what you can produce what you know, you can't make something fresh from what you don't know. It's funny the way creativity works. Like, it's really just two things seem to drive creativity. It's like technological advancements, and you get the people who take traditional techniques and apply it to like a new way of doing something, or they just take what other people have been doing and like make a slight change to it. That seems to be how most people are creative.
Uticlay said, the wiki page says they started after one of their granddaughters showed them some rap and they liked it.
That's that you skipping a few. They're skipping a few generations there, but hey, man, they got right into. I bet she didn't like rap that much afterwards. It's like, my grandparents are into the same music that I like. It's not cool anymore. Because a lot of music's a bit like that too.
Uticlay
It's
said, best creation story ever.
It's like this is our thing, and then the moment everyone else starts getting into it, like, that people aren't interested in it anymore. But the internet's like changing that, man. Like stuff just gets popular with everyone now. Like it moves so fast, you can't keep up with it. So, you know, when we were growing up, like, yeah, we all had our own music, and like if our parents were into our music, it would be weird. We didn't like that. But now it's like everyone just likes whatever they want. So whatever works.
YouTube Play said, which is why it's pointless to even try.
Yeah, there's like, we kind of had like a bit of a gatekeeping thing going on. But I liked that. It was cool having things that you were into, that you didn't have to explain to people. You know? If other people heard it, they just like didn't really care. They was like, oh, I don't like that, I'll stick to my stuff. Whereas now you just get like all age gaps doing all sorts of things. Well, that's good in a way too, but I'm a traditionalist. I like the way it used to be. These gears are all just like big stainless steel things. They're tough as nails. There's not much stuff on it, but there's not a lot coming off. I'll do it this way.
YouTube Play said, OMG, okay, get this. My dad liked Nickelback, right? He's a pretty conservative libertarian, so big government bad probably where I get it.
Yep.
He'd never heard of Tool.
Oh, really? I mean, Nickelback and Tool's fairly big jump, man. They're very different sounds coming out of them. Nickelback was more like tuned for the masses. I like Nickelback, and I still don't understand where the hate for them just came out of nowhere. It's like all of a sudden people on Reddit are like, oh, Nickelback's bad. Nickelback bad band. It's like, why? Like, they make good music. People like it. Why can't people just enjoy it? Like, oh, cringe, you like Nickelback. It's like, fuck you.
YouTube Play said, Nickelback is just formulaic.
It is. It's very, like, toned down and made for mass appeal, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Like, I certainly like quite a few of their songs. And they got some good memes.
YouTube Play said, I used to like him, but once I heard the formula, it just didn't appeal to me anymore.
I feel sorry for all the people who graduated high school in 2004, because every single one of them would have had that "Look at this photograph" song for like their graduations and all that. 100%. But you know, it's better than what we had. We fucking had what was it? It was like from Grease. It was one of the songs from Grease for some reason.
Same with Disturbed.
Yeah, Disturbed's good. I like Disturbed. Like, I don't care if it's formulaic. I just like it. It sounds good. Okay, that's clean, man. You know what we do now? Now we can apply chain. And this is where I either jam my finger and cause a lot of bleeding, or we get it right and everything goes smoothly. Stay tuned to find out what happens. I gotta grease up this derailleur thing with these little links. I'm gonna put some of the chain link in there, and that'll smooth it up, make it a bit easier to use. There's just too much friction, and I think that's why it wasn't going into third gear. Plus, it probably wasn't adjusted.
YouTube Play said, I like 10,000 Fists. I listened to the album after that, and it's just the same exact thing, rearranged.
Okay. But then again, like, it's part of the process of when you become a popular band. So your first album is usually a bit experimental. That's probably like your breakout album. Then the next one, that gets traction. That's the big one. And now you've got this huge pressure to perform and keep doing the same stuff, but change it a little bit and make sure it still appeals to your existing fan base. And
YouTube Play said, I'm becoming a hipster, I think. I'm more into experimental stuff.
Well, that's the good thing now, is like there's so many different varieties of music and stuff on SoundCloud, like everybody can just be into whatever they want. But the downside of that is it's much harder to build a community around certain genres of music and stuff like that too. Everything changes, it's just how it is. Oh, my foot is like gonna fall off. There we go. Old man noises, just ignore those. Alright, I need another rag. Oh, this is a nice clean one. I haven't defiled this rag yet.
YouTube Play said, market saturation, dwindling fan bases,
That too.
yeah.
Market saturation's a
rough.
big one. And it makes things so competitive. It's very hard for bands to get noticed now. But then again, you go back into the past, like it was all a lot of nepotism, man. It was very hard for good bands to get noticed. There's some YouTube videos out there of like big bands playing before they were huge, and some people vibed with it, other people just sort of ignored it and moved on. So the whole hype around a band, you know, it takes time to build that up. I don't really have to dry all this, but I might as well. Yeah, there's some crap coming off here. A bit of a wipe. It's funny, I'll go for one ride and this thing will be filthy again. Alright, let's go do this bit. Yeah, now what's going to be popular with like young people. Oh, I sound so old when I say that. It's going to be whatever they grew up with via the algorithm, you know? So in the past, you'd have big bands. They either got big through nepotism, they're pushed by people with links in the industry, or they made it on their own and they got sort of taken advantage
I've
of.
long wondered about hydrophobic waxes on trains and things.
That sounds expensive. I can't afford that. It'd be nice. Just like apply it once and it stays on there for months. That'd be so good. I wouldn't have to do this. I wouldn't even have to just clean it all. Because normally I'll just like flip the bike upside down, wipe it down with and then like go over it with a toothbrush or whatever, and then just apply the stuff. And it rides really good after I do that.
Beauty Play said, quit being poor, simple.
What a-
OBV.
Yeah, like I should be working right now. I've got some stuff to do. I'm waiting actually. I've got to wait till tomorrow and then I can get stuck into it. But I've got another job I can get on with. Okay, let's put a chain on. I think we're good now. And we didn't really make too much of a mess, so that's good too. Alright, get this out of the way. Where was it? This was over here.
Beauty Play said, time to balance those cranks.
Nah, they're fine. They can't be that bad. Like, what kind of drivetrain loss am I getting from having unbalanced cranks? Let's have a look. And plus there's water and shit on them. That's not too bad. It's definitely heavier on this side. Oh, I'm alright with it. Okay, I need this. I need my master links. Although I'll kind of need them later. And we gotta think. I gotta use my brain for a second. This goes through here, through that, and down that way. It's probably the easiest way is to go backwards. Oh, that's got a bunch of crap in it. I missed a bit. Where's my rag? I'm without a rag. That's no good. I'll use this. That was pretty shitty. This one's not bad. Yeah, this is a fairly clean one. Missed a bit down here, that's all. Alright, sweet. Now, we'll do the fun bit. Sorry, like that. Yep, cool, we got it. And because I've got this still zip tied, there's like tons of slack on it, so this should be quite easy. I say before I have 3 hours of difficulty getting it to work. I'll get you. You know what? Let's just do this the smart way. We'll hook it on and then just spin it around. You up here. Can you tell I've done this like never before in my life? I'm not struggling, you're struggling. Come here, we got ya. On you go. Yes. Alright, there we go. And we feed it around like that. Yo, what gear is this meant to be on? I think I've got this wrong. There's no way it goes like that. Hang on. This makes sense. It should go like around here, like a serpentine belt, and then it comes over the top of this. There's no way it goes around the outside, right? Yeah, it has to go like that. You know, I should bring up the old one and just see how it went on there. Or, better yet, I'll just look at my dad's bike and see how his goes. That's using your brain. Yeah, in and around. Yeah, it's exactly like I said. I should not have doubted myself. Okay. So, you know what, I could probably just go off of this just to hold it in place a bit. Or, we go from here. This is harder than it looks because it dingle dangles all over the damn place. Okay, we got you.
Beautifully said. Oh, TTS doesn't read things beginning with a command.
Yeah. Anything with an exclamation point won't get read out.
Beautifully said. Loki's while I try to slap.
No worries, man. Thanks for spending some time with me. Alright. It just wants to keep going. It wants to pedal itself. What gear am I in? Probably a good idea to check that. We're in 7, which is smallest, and 1, which is biggest. So I should be over here. No, 1 is, oh, yeah, 1 is smallest here, 7 is smallest here. So it should be like this. Alright, got ya. Now, thread this one. It goes like this. Yes. Okay, we are making progress. Look at this. Oh, awesome. And then this one, yeah, it has to go through this little bit here. It just won't actually hold on to it because the zip tie's kind of stopping it from doing what it's meant to do. Alright, now just put the master links in and hook it all together. Easy, man. Do the back one. Boom. We'll do the front. Hang on. Yeah, that's right. It goes like. It goes through. I need more arms. And we go like that. And then they just sort of clip into each other on the small end. On the small end, I said. Maybe I can just force it in. Nah, okay, we're gonna have to use some tools. I said some pliers. Where? This one. That's what I used. I've kind of done this backwards. It's supposed to go in on a small bit and then stretch out. I've put one in and it's already compacted down. So we'll undo it and then we'll redo it. So like that. Get that on it. Ooh, there we go. Good enough. Alright, so that one is on. Oh, maybe I'll just put this in backwards because I'm stupid. No, it has to go through. It goes through like that. And then you have that one goes through like this. The third set of hands would be really useful right now. Could use my teeth, but I don't really want to do I can't see what I'm doing. Alright, cool, we got you in there. I'm going to line these up on the inside one. So small one. Yep, they're in. Now I've just got to pull it straight. Can you just do it with your hands? Nope. Oh, hang on, that one is. What's the other side like? Ah, done. Okay, that was easy. And now we just take the zip tie off. Carefully so I don't rip my hand off. Wait, did I get that? Oh, there's a bit of strength on that. She wants to go. Ta-da! Now watch as I try and pedal and it breaks. Something will break. No. No. She's working good, man. Alright. That's rare that something goes well the way I want it to. Now, you know, let's just go through and clean each link. It's just some crap on the sides of a few of them. Awesome, man! Because normally I would have to pay a bike shop to do this, and today I can just do it myself. That's why I figured out how to do the spokes on my bike too. Uh-oh, that looks like, nope, it's fine. Oh, you'd think it would like be a lot harder to sort of hold together that master link, but it's just sort of in there. But yeah, I figured out how to do my spokes myself as well. It's the same with a car. Like the whole reason I know how to do anything on a car is because I didn't want to pay someone else to do it. I want to do it myself because it's cheaper. But what often happens is you'll get stuck. You'll need a specific tool or a proprietary tool, and then it's like, okay, the tool costs as much as it would cost if I had just paid someone to do it. But then you can justify, you're like, but it's a tool, I can use it again in the future for other things. It's an investment, it's worth it. And then you end up just getting it and doing it yourself and never using the tool again. Well, that was dirty. It was like a brand new chain. It's looking good. I'm glad I did this. It's gonna ride awesome tomorrow. I can't wait. Well, not tomorrow, but later. When I wake up, this whole garage smells like terps, methylated spirits. Because the top of my fridge had like sticky tape residue on it, and I just wanted to clean it. And I could still smell it, and I did it like a couple days ago. That shit's strong. And we're back to the master link. Cool. Done. Alright, next step is adjusting the gears so that I can actually shift up into third, because it wasn't doing it the other day. Just a bit of a clean. Yeah, using that bucket was a good idea, because the floor's all nice and clean still, or relatively. Okay, next step, let's just adjust the gears. And, yeah, let's just try and run it through the gears first. So, doesn't want to change down, I don't like that. But what do we up over here? Yeah, we're in the lowest one over here, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And there we go. Alright, let's go the other way. Oh, that's a bit violent. Let's try that again. Up she goes. Down. Damn, that snaps down really nicely. Is that even a word? There we go. That's good. Because I didn't make any changes to the rear. All I've done is clean it. That's the lowest. Okay, so now let's try to go up on the front. Up she goes. Ooh, that's alright. So you can't go into third, I've got to adjust third. If I click and do that, it does it. But that's not really how it should go. And I can feel there's a lot of friction on it, it's rubbing on something. be fair, you should be in like first gear on third. Should be higher up. So the lowest gear is fine, that's good. Second gear could use a little adjustment, and then third just struggles. Oh, don't go backwards. So, I put that bucket away too soon. I'm going to put some of the chain lube on the little links that move the derailleur over, so that can do it a little bit easier. So we'll get my bucket. I have to empty this. It's getting a bit gross. We'll get the lube. I could use grease, but I don't like the idea of doing that. Grease is meant for a sealed environment. This stuff is designed for dust and stuff. Now it's easier over here. Actually getting a bit thirsty. What's the time? 4 o'clock. Shit, I better hurry up. I have to be in bed soon. Alright, so which bit moves? It's way easier to do in a high gear. There we go. Yeah. And this one too. Iron this side. Damn, we're getting shit everywhere. Oh well. It'll just make it a bit easier. That looks... There's one more spot I've got to get at. It's kind of hard. There's a lot of crap in the way. Maybe I can get it like this. Yeah, kind of. We're using a bit more than we need. That's fine. I'm alright with that. Alright, that's good. You know what? Let's do the chain links as well.
OC Danny said, back.
Welcome back. Hope your dinner was good. I got my chain on, look. It's all nice and clean, all threaded. I clean these up, I
OC
clean
Danny
these up.
said, 4 a.m. is panic, but not 3 a.m.
Oh, my panic is when the birds start making noise and then it becomes daylight and you're like, oh, I've lost track of the time again. What's the best way to do this? This, I guess. Nah, maybe like this way. Yeah, here we go. Just gotta put this stuff on every single one. And you'll hear it, it'll just be smoother. It's mostly you can feel it. It's so much easier to ride after doing this.
OC Danny said, oh, that was just me cooking it. Reimagining asparagus, rice and choppers kimchi stir fry with cheese.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I just had, what was it, couscous and salmon? Yeah, couscous and salmon. And then bread and butter pudding for dessert with custard. That's what knocked me out. And then a bag of chips, or half a bag of chips. So I'm gonna be hungry for a while. And then, yeah, I'll wake up, have some Weet-Bix, stuff around on the internet for a bit, and then we'll take this thing out for a ride. And I'll stream it. Yeah, this is already feeling a lot better. I'm glad I did this, cleaned it up and readjusted everything. I've still got to fix the
OC
third
Danny
gear.
said, chopped up the chop, added mixed veg, salami, kimchi and cheese.
That sounds
Through
good.
a frying pan.
I think we're good here. Let's give it a ride. Oh, that's so smooth. That's nice. That's way better than it was.
OC Danny said, can still taste the asparagus.
Yeah, that sounds like that's a good meal to do when you've got like some leftover meat as well. Alright, I'm happy with that. Where's my lid? Next step is adjust this so I can go up to
OC
third
Danny
gear.
said, oh, and sultanas.
Sultanas?
Spicy needs sultanas.
That's an interesting thing to put in there. I've never had like sultanas in a spicy dish. I've had some salads like that. It's like a Thai salad that we get that has some sultanas in it. It's kind of nice. Alright, I need a screwdriver. It's the final steps, just adjusting this so it can go up into third gear. So, the inside one actually does the top. You know, let's take this stuff out of the way, it's kind of annoying. Go there for now. Oh, this whole thing moves? That's cool. I didn't know we did that. Alright. I need to be able to see it actually.
Ozzy Danny said, always put a sweet into the chili or curry. Sultanas or apricot work well. Some do apple.
There we go. Oh, it's so hard to see what I'm doing here. Apple would be good. Apple would be really nice actually. So if I go up a gear, it's the inside one is blocking it, so that's got to come up. Should be easy enough to do. So the inside one, unscrew it. Try that. It's so loose, I'm worried that it's gonna like move around as I'm riding and then just go out of alignment again. Well, it's got to go up more than that. Not enough. Do another two. 1, 2. Yeah. It's very loose. I could put Loctite on it when I get it in the right position. Maybe that's a good idea. Alright, down the first. Second doesn't want to go up. Second struggles. There it goes. Now third. So even third doesn't want to click over. That's weird, they're not even touching the thing. I think I just don't have enough tension on the cable. That's probably why it was struggling to go up to second. Which means the problem's up here. If I screw this in, that's 1.5, so like 0, the maximum I can put it in is 1.5, so I go back out, so anyway. There we go, so that's there. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. What this does is adds tension to the cable, so there's less slack in the lever up here, and it will help push it up to the bigger gears. So I'll try that again. Second, straight up to second. See, that's much better. And back down. Sometimes if you do it too tight, it won't shift down. Anyway, and second needs more. And then third struggles, so we've got to do a bit more. And if you run out of tension up here, what you do is you make the one down there, you just pull the cable through a bit more and tighten it up. After putting this back to a 0 amount. So we go more, we'll do like another 2. 1, 2, try that. It's all just trial and error until you get it. Up to second, up she goes. Still not liking that. It should just go up. See, it shouldn't be doing like, it should be like a clean movement. So I think it needs more still. See, like it's skipping there, and you put a little bit of pressure on it, and it just goes. So, oh, that doesn't feel good. Second. I might have to just make this cable down here longer. What happens is over time these cables stretch and it just goes out of alignment, and I think that's what's happened with me. And that's why you've got this bit up here though. You can adjust for it. But eventually you run out of adjustment. We'll do another 2 turns. 1, oh no, see we're out of adjustment, that's the problem. Alright, so we're going to wind it all the way back in. And then we're going to adjust, do what I just said, like pull the cable out. It's weird because I never had any problems with this until recently, and I didn't make any changes to it. Like I didn't adjust this, I didn't do anything down there. And when I started testing it while it was on the stand, I couldn't get it to go into third. There is that enough. I know I should be threading it in. Oh, it's completely come out. My bad. That's way too tight. I'm gonna get this properly. Thread it all the way back in. It just clicked up. There we go, this is threaded in now. Alright, we'll go up again. Yeah, alright. So that's in. I don't know, twist a bit more. Jesus. Alright, we'll see what that's like. That should have a ton of tension on it going the other direction now. Override that. Yeah, I can see it's touching the derailleur now on this side. Because I've pulled it over more with the cable. Second, there's no way it'll go on to second. Not from that alignment. There we go. Alright, jeez, it didn't even go up. I'll hold it like that, I will. There we go. Now it's in second. Alright, how much tension is this under? Oh, that's loose. Yeah, so that's the problem. I've just got to tighten this up. Easy, man. I know how to do that. Set the right Allen key. Yeah, I think it's a 5. Basically on a bike, almost everything's a 5. 5mm Allen key. Yep, cool. Alright, we just gotta figure out how long that is. So if I stuff up, I can just roll it back and I know. So at the moment, the cable is about about 2.5. Maybe a little bit more than 2.5. So I'll undo it, we'll just pull it through so it's a bit tighter, because there's a lot of slack on that. Can we get that more slack? Oh yeah, there we go, that's way better. Put it down there. That's going to change the length of it again actually. It's in a totally different position. Oh no, the length is fixed, that's right. Duh. Sorry about the freezer. I do have a way to have a microphone on me. I've got these earbud type headphones that I should be able to do it with. Damn, that's probably not that tight. This is going to be tricky because of where it is. I have to pull it down and then tighten it up. It's not going to be as easy as I thought. But yeah, these headphones, just earbuds, I should be able to Bluetooth them to the camera phone and use them as the audio source. Okay, okay, I can pull that now. Oh, fuck, it's come right off. Now we're in trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't want that to happen. It's frayed as well, that's no good. Oh shit, did I break that? Fuck no, please don't be broken. Oh no, I don't like this at all. Maybe it's meant to be like that. Shit, no. I think I've broken it. Oh fuck. I mean it. Is it meant to be like that? Where's my light? It wasn't even under much tension and it just broke. I think this thing is meant to be like this. it's two pieces, I can't tell. Look like them down here. It's kind of hard to tell. What I can do is just put it back together and make it tight. Does this just sit here so I can actually see what I'm doing? Yeah, there we go. Without this, I can't change views. Alright, we'll put it in there. Pull this tighter. Oh, awesome. We'll try that again. Yeah, that's better. Just gotta like... It doesn't really... Ooh, I think I've just shoved a wire into my finger. Not a good idea. This cable's really threaded too. I'm just gonna be careful. Put it back in here. I may have broken this. That's not good. It looks like a cheap... Oh, actually, no it doesn't. I mean, it should be cheap, but I don't think you can buy the individual component. I think you have to buy like a whole new unit. And I don't want to have to do that. There is another bike I could like scavenge it from. Get in there, man. Try to tighten it up. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it just holds together under some pressure. It's in there. Maybe it's meant to be like that. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll look online. Need another rag. I'm constantly running out of rags. Let's keep putting them away. This one's clean enough. You will do. Shit. I don't know if I can do this, because this is still really slack. So that's the one that's coming up. So what I need to do is just feed that up and pull this one down. I'm worried that this thing's fucking broken now. I mean, it might be designed to be like that, like it's, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like you broke it. Not good. You just put a bit of slack on that. Yeah, even the little end cap wants to come off. This hasn't been done in a while. What I gotta do, yeah, like that. And I don't want to put tension on it because it feels like I'm gonna break something. Oh, you can probably just tighten this up with your fingers. No, you cannot. What I need is pliers. That would make this job a lot easier. Here we go. Probably what I should have done from the start. Get a grip on that. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Feed that in there, tighten it up. I make it sound so easy, yet I'm just struggling with it. We're getting there, nearly done. Watch, I'll do this and it'll be even worse than before. Alright, that's done. And for good measure, we'll tighten this a little bit because it looks like it's come loose over time. It's just the end cap that keeps the frayed cable like where it's supposed to go. This feels fucking broken though. But it's holding together. I don't think it's going to snap off or cause any problems. Now, let's check. Should be able to get up into third after adjusting on here quite easily. So right now, what are we in? We're in the lowest one. And it's staying there. That's in a pretty good position. The derailleur could go a bit more in. That's not going to go up unless I do this. There we go. We'll go up to third. I can click into it. And up she goes. Yeah, all we need is some tension on the cable now. Which you do up here. So, which way do? I screw it out. So that's one turn, two turns. We'll try that. That's pretty good. Straight to second, that's good, that's an improvement. Before it was struggling. Click it, up you go. Needs a bit more. Bit more to pull it outwards. Another turn. Because when you turn that, you add tension to the cable, so it pulls it that way towards the bigger gears. Look at that, perfect. I could probably wind it back half a turn. Yeah, let's try that. It's real finicky. The better gear sets, you don't have to be so precise with the adjustments. They have a bigger zone where they're set up right. Oh, it still goes, good. Let's try third. Third doesn't want to go up there. I mean, it's in third, but it didn't click through on this. This is, oh no, it did. Down to second. Nah, we need another half turn, maybe even more. Down to first. Second. Yeah, good enough. Third. Well, it gets up there. What's it hitting? The derailleur is too far over. We need to bring it in. On third. No, it needs to be like that. It just needs to come in just a little bit. But this seems to work. I'm pretty happy with this. Third. Doesn't want to go down to second easily. It's third. It's rubbing on the outside. It's gone too far over. I hate setting this thing up. It's such a pain. Go down to second. Doesn't want to go down to second easily. Because the derailleur is being pushed too far over. Yeah, what we need to do is bring it more in. So I've got it tight, which should be pulling it that way. But it's still not enough. I might give this a crack tomorrow. There's only a little bit more to do. But it's pretty late. So I think I might wrap up. Probably won't raid anyone, unless there is somebody to raid. I don't even know how many people are watching. Like, is it even worth raiding? Let's find out. Where's the little raid thing? Raid. Let's have a look. Who's on? Absolutely no one that I'm aware of. RP Genius is on. Nah, I think I'll just kill it. I think we're done. But thanks for coming by, everybody. Yeah, next stream will just be a bike stream.
Ozzy Danny said, Greg's on if you know him.
Greggles Wong? Is that? I don't follow him, so I don't have him in my thing. I could bring up the Twitch app. Let's see.
Ozzy Danny said, thanks for stream.
You're welcome. Thanks for
Ozzy Danny
sticking by.
Fusan boy.
I don't think I've got him. I'll just have a look at my actual Twitch app and see if there's anybody on. There's me. I don't want to raid myself. Nah, I think we'll just finish it. I think we're good. How do I do that? We'll just do it through here. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Yeah, I should have my bike all sorted out by then. I'll just do it in the morning and then, yeah, you can go for a ride in the afternoon.
Danny said, fair.
Yeah, have yourself a good one. Try and get some sleep. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. You'll probably be on. I'll pop in and say hi. And, yeah, we'll see what everyone's up to. What's tomorrow, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday's a pretty busy day. Luke will be on. Alright, cool. I will catch you then. Have a good one.